Hello everybody and welcome to week 2. Now today we are going to be looking at becoming confident speakers and justifying. And the skills that we're going to be focusing on are talking from the heart with appropriate tone and having a clear viewpoint. Talking from your heart with appropriate tone means that your feelings and your emotions inform your brain on what to say and how to say it. Here is 4 tips to help you express your feelings through the use of the tone of your voice. Tip 1. Breathe deeply through your diaphragm. This will give the audience a feeling that you are relaxed and you are confident in what you're saying. If you're breathing heavily, this will give the feeling to the audience that you are not relaxed and you are uncertain on what you are saying. Let's have a go at practicing breathing through our diaphragm. I'd like everyone to sit on the floor, sitting up nice and straight. Remember that invisible string pulling you up. And I would like to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And again, deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. You should be able to feel that when you breathe in, your diaphragm will go in, and when you breathe out, your diaphragm will move out. I would like you to do this for a couple of minutes. Pause the video here now. Tip 2. Use a range of different speaking tones to express what you are saying. If you're talking in a monotone voice or a robotic voice, then the audience will get the sense that you are not passionate and they will become bored and disengaged with what you're saying. If you use high pitches of your voice and you change the level of your voice throughout the conversation, this will give the audience the feeling that you are passionate and you want to engage them and you want them to believe in what you're saying because it's coming from your heart. Let's have a go at a little exercise where we're going to change our speaking tone pitch so that we can express what we're going to say. Now, I'm going to take a line from Green Eggs and Ham, and we're going to use the same sentence, but we're going to change our expression and our tone. And the sentence is, I do so like green eggs and ham. So first of all, I want everybody, we're going to say this, but we're going to say the sentence using a monotone voice, okay? I do like green eggs and ham. Can you see? That's very boring. This time, we're going to have a go at adding some expression. We want the audience to know that we really do like the green eggs and ham, and we're very passionate about this. So I want you to change the voice, I want it to be louder, I want it to be more expressive, I want it to come from the heart, okay everybody? Let's go. I do like green eggs and ham. I do like green eggs and ham. I'd like to pause the video here. I want you to say the same sentence but using different tones and pitches of your voice to change the expression of the sentence. Off you go. Tip 3. Before any speech, think about what it is that you are feeling and how you want the audience to feel. So let's do a little exercise to help you visualise your feelings. I would like you to visualise and think about your thinking coming all the way down to your heart. And I want you to think about a memory where you felt proud, where you felt passionate, or where you felt happy or excited. I want you to think about that memory. Just take a moment here and think about that memory. Once you've thought about that memory, I want you to visualise and think about this memory travelling up from your heart all the way to your brain, and your brain signalling it down to your voice. and I want you to say your memory. My memory is where I felt really proud when I finally finished my training and I became a teacher. And tip 4, think about the speed in which you are speaking. You might be really passionate about what you're saying, but if you're speaking really quickly, then people kind of lose what you are saying. So make sure that you are taking your time when speaking so that everyone can hear all the details and be engaged in everything you're saying. Now we're going to look into the skill of justifying. Having a viewpoint and backing it up. Now you all have the right to be heard, Article 12. Your viewpoint is yours and yours alone. You are not wrong, and nobody has a right to tell you that you are wrong. Now your viewpoint is your outlook, the way you look at things. It's your personal point of view. It's your ideas. So it's important that you articulate and you speak clearly and share your viewpoints with others so they understand your thinking and where you're coming from. Now, if you're Key Stage 1, I would like you to call a family member or a friend and explain to them and discuss your favourite film or book. I want you to discuss why it's your favourite film or book. I want you to remember the skills that we've just spoke about. Talking from the heart with appropriate tone and sharing your viewpoint. So by the end of your conversation on the phone, your family member or friend will want to watch the film or read the book because they have seen how passionately you have spoken about it. Good luck. If you're Key Stage 2, I'm going to set you off on a project. And the project is to create a video about your favourite film or book and persuade the audience to read or watch the film because it's the best film or book ever. I would like you this week to do part 1. And this is where I would like you to plan your video. Here is my plan. I decided to display this as a mind map. However, if you know another Learning to Learn tool, you could also use one of those. I decided that I would pick the film Cats, the musical. So the first thing I did was write down what the story and the plot is. So the story of Cats, the musical, is about a tribe of Jellicle cats who come together once a year for a Jellicle ball. And they select one cat to be reborn. And we follow the journey of an abandoned cat and all the different cats she meets on the way to the Jellicle ball. However, there is one cat that's not invited based on her age and her appearance. It's also a musical based on the collections of the poems by T.S. Eliot. The poems entitled Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. And it also is based on the stage production by Andrew Lloyd Webber. I thought about what I really liked about the film, my viewpoint, and I thought about how it's a musical, and at the moment during lockdown all the theatres have been closed, so it's like bringing the theatre to your home. I thought about how this actually supports the right to be treated fairly, as throughout the film is the moral at the end of the film is about accepting everyone regardless of their appearance. And it's also got lots of well-known actors and actresses and singers in that I quite like, and lots of people like them too. So that's the second part of your mind map. So the first part is about the story, second part is your reasons that back up your viewpoint. Then I want you to note down how you're going to present yourself to ensure that you're using appropriate tone and speaking from the heart.
So it's time for you to get planning. Happy planning!